So firstly, good morning, myself Anushka. I am from 7th standard at Google School, and today's our topic is why is education important for us with my friend.
Firstly, good morning to all. Good morning to all. My name is Gunjan and I am from 7th standard. I am learning in SB High School, Telhara. Today's our topic is why education is important in our day-to-day life with my friend. Yes, I am totally appreciate with you. Firstly, thank you Shingalkar sir and AD sir for giving us golden opportunity. Firstly, great morning to all of you. I introduce I am Ovi and today we are discussing on the topic of why is education is important. So friends, education is that thing we get unlimited knowledge and we learn from many sources, that is called education. Education is most important having in life. Also, education is the key of success. Means if we are educated, so people gives us respect, and we can't live without education. Without education, our life is incomplete, and we are success for achieving our goals. Education is most important. So, what do you think about this?
Yes, I'm totally appreciate with you. Education is like not that when we get some particular subject. Education is the process of teaching, learning, and make a knowledgeable person. Education is very important for our society. When we are not educated, then anyone can't give you respect. Due to education, we build our career. We make successful we make successful in our life, and we get job also due to education. So what do you
Yes,
say?
I am totally agree with you. As Ovi says that education is most important thing in our day-to-day life. Without education, anyone does not give respect to you in your society. And yes, for getting the education, there is so many sources of getting education. Like we have to take a education, then we have. From first standard to the 10th standard, we have education in the school or in a college 11 12. So this is also sources of taking education. And also in the past era there is no education for girls. Then Savitribai Phule fight for the girls education, and now we are learning here. So according to me, we have to thank to the Savitribai Phule because of they fight for our study. And also education is so important thing. So what can you say?
Yes, I'm totally appreciate with you. And my mom always tell me you get lots of education. Means in that era, education is the basic need of our society. Due to education, we can build our self-respect in front of our relatives, teachers, and our parents.
And also not only in the society but in our relatives in college, schools. Education is most important because she told that educate if we take education properly, so people gives us respect, and we are respectful in that situation. And also education is most important in the before era. There is no importance of education because people don't give us importance of education. But in this era, education is most important. And one big thing is that in the before era, means for the
Education is was not important in that era.
yes. And also for the girls, education is no important because some people are against of girls education. But in this era, everyone means there is no partiality between girls and boys. The both can take education with the help of, because this is a modern era. There is no difference between a boys and a girls education. And also if we cannot take education, then in our society anyone cannot give a respect to you.
And before some minutes, Ovi tell that at past era, education is was not important. And my mother up to learn third year, she wanted to study, but she didn't because education is was not important in that era.
But now this era, there is a education is so important thing. Like
Yes. And there is no partiality between girls and boys.
and like Anushka says that means not only your mother, but means if anyone's mothers want to study but they can't study because their financial condition is not present.
Yes.
And also there is no importance of education. But in this era, education is most important. There are two types of education. First is primary education and second is secondary education, and third is higher education. In the primary education, first to fifth students are learning. In the secondary education, 5th to 10th standard learning. And In the higher education, first year to third year means final year education is processed to college education is also important, and also school education is most
And
important.
lastly, I suggest you, one is sure that when you get lots of education, you must successful in your life, because education is the second because education is the second way of success.
Yes, I'm totally agree with you. At last, we would like to say that education is the most important thing, and also education is the key of a success. Then, if you take the education, then you are a grateful person in your future, and if you don't take education, then anyone can't respect in your society. So, thank you for. So, lastly, you should take properly education. If you study as long as and with the mind, so be a successful person. Means for the successful person and live as want as. So we should take education because it is most important for our bright future. So that's enough for me. Thank you.